the reason why Ngizwe and Pakela and Pakati don't get along is because between both of them, one of them took 500 more than the other.
Like in your country, as men, you do the same. This woman can't wake up tomorrow and go and do business in your country. Can they do it?
Africa, it's so important, and I thank you guys so much. I thank you guys, and I love you guys.
That the person who's carrying with the truck, if that person decides he wants to live in Europe, he's not just going to live in Europe. He still has to follow a process.
That's 8.5 million people now out of work, an increase of 345,000 in just 3 months.
It's no better people to learn from than AFRIFORUM, because the other civic organization, they basically get funding from the Soros, from the Oppenheimers. So for her, if she does not intend to get funding from the Soros.
So Tyla, the South African singer, is calling for African unity, that we should put aside our differences and come together. This happened at an awards event that was held in South Africa. And she basically came out, took her award and said we should unify. And also JACINTA is seeking for a collaboration, or probably she wants to learn from a civil society group in South Africa called AFRIFORUM. And these people, they mostly fight for white Afrikaners. So like when she went to them, many people didn't agree, and they said, no, these are people that oppressed us. Why are you going to unite or probably take advice from them? But some people too are in support of it. So I don't know what you would think. And also I have other videos for you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking. Just give the video a thumbs up. Let's go into the video, watch, come back and talk.
And I just love my country so much, and I want to take this moment to celebrate all the artists from here. I want to, if I can, call Casper, Makadzi, Babwala. I want to call up Z. I want to call up all the African artists. If you guys can come on stage, Maglera. I want you guys to share the stage with me right now. Huh? Dappy? Yes. Lord cares. Everybody, if you're an African artist, I want you to come on stage. Yes, Cal? Yes, come guys, come. I don't want to take up too much time. Come, queens. We're mobbing tonight. Thank you. Yes, guys, make some noise. Make some noise. I want to take this moment to celebrate all African artists. Our music, our culture is so rich, and I'm so proud of everybody. I thank you guys so much that I get to stand on your shoulders, and I get to be inspired by you guys every day. And I'm excited. I have a song with Babwala, Mau, Liquid Deep, and I'm just so happy to be South African. I'm happy to be African, most of all. And I pray one day to see a unified Africa. It's so important, and I thank you guys so much. I thank you guys. And I love you guys! Let's go!
When I support high because of the main reason I support it, because I feel like it's gonna leave us in an open area whereby so long as this place is clear, guys, in Europe, I have a friend that's a trucker. He can travel from Italy to Austria, no stamping of passport, no immigration, no nothing. Then when the same people then they decide to decide today, my sister, so
But why must Europe be a benchmark? We are not Europe. We have not reached European standards. We don't have European border control. We don't have European economy. We don't have European people. We have black African people. We've got our own cultures, our traditions that we still want to preserve for ourselves. Without just opening the floodgates. First of all, no stamping of passports is absolutely not true. We've traveled to Europe, border to border, you get your passport stamped. But second to that, we can't be putting European standards in a country that's not Europe. We don't have a Europe economy. Other African countries don't have a Europe economy. Now, they're all moving south. Everyone is coming downwards. And you want us to practice European standards where Spain is doing well, France is doing well in their own respective ways. So, which is exactly our messaging. Other African countries need to do well for themselves so that we can be good neighbors. So that people who are coming into the country are documented. We know who they are. We know what they're doing in the country, how long they're going to be staying, and when they're going to be going back. We are trading goods. That's why the truck is going in and out. It's not about the person who's driving the truck. It's about the goods that the person who's carrying with the truck. If that person decides he wants to live in Europe, he's not just going to live in Europe. He still has to follow a process. So people must stop conflicting issues. I still say, when you talk about Europe, Europe has standards that are adapted in Europe because Europe is an economy that is European. South Africans are struggling right now. Our South Africans have the youngest economy. We can't be now made to house everyone just because we're trying to keep up with European standards. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
The reason why Ngizwe and Pakela Mpakathi don't get along is because between both of them, one of them took 500 more than the other. And now that I have the facts, I have someone that was in the room when Ngizwe allegedly
met the president.
Right.
Yeah.
Who? And Pakela.
And Pakela Mpakathi.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, yes.
When they allegedly got paid.
Yeah.
For something million.
What?
Yes.
Did they send a vendor number?
Yes.
You're lying.
Hold on.
You're lying.
Hold on, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're close to politicians. The reason why I don't want to listen to Ngizwe, that's a pun, by the way.
No, it's not.
It is. So, I was smoking hardly in someone's house, a very rich guy, big politician, that was in the room.
With some easy.
No, when these niggas allegedly got paid.
Oh, okay.
Right? And signed DNAs.
NDAs.
Allegedly.
Okay, yes. DNA never
NDAs.
lies. Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh, NDA is black.
No. NDA is nda.
The reason why Ngizwe and Pakela Mpakathi don't get along is because between both of them, one of them took 500 more than the other.
Oh. 500 what? 500 rand? 500,000. Oh, okay. It's not a clearing error.
These niggas are fake. Don't listen to these guys, bro.
Which ones?
Pakela and Ngizwe.
Oh.
Fake ass. I'm still holding on to JACINTA.
Why?
Because
she didn't get money.
She didn't get paid. And she's pissed that why did the president call only the brewers
and not her?
And leave me. So the president does not respect women.
No, he respects her. He fears her. He knew she was incorruptible. That's it.
Right. That's good. That's a good thing.
Nigerians are cowards.
Remember, the Nigerians have attacked our companies in Nigeria. Show MTN, your ShopRite, and all in the name of. Latest, they're saying since this uprising, 92 Nigerians died. I'm worried that we have become good at censoring and creating stories as compared to solving the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem with Nigerians. They talk too much. You say to them, Nigeria is such a big country with oil. Who are you generating the oil for if you do not have manufactured a car by now?
They must please come and fetch their people and take them home because we had enough of illegal, undocumented foreign nationals.
South Africa's unemployment has gone up to 33.6%. The Q2 2026 quarterly labor force survey showed numbers had gone up from 32.7% in the first quarter. That's 8.5 million people now out of work, an increase of 345,000 in just 3 months.
The recent statistics coming out that in Q2, people lost their jobs. Q2, which is obviously between April and June.
Here is what we know. JACINTA Ngobese Zuma, the founder of South Africa's March and March movement, has spoken on her social media page to address the report. Her movement continues to link South Africa's economic struggles to foreign nationals in the country, despite immigrants leaving the country amid increasing xenophobic attacks.
They say that the number has generally increased of people who have lost their jobs in general. But there's a positive in that. Unfortunately, it's not positive for people to be unemployed. But the positive is this. When they talk about an unemployment rate, they don't necessarily mean people losing their jobs. An unemployment rate could also mean that there are new people in the market now looking for jobs that were not there before. So if there was 100,000 people who are not there now suddenly looking for jobs, it'll increase the number of unemployed people because obviously there's 100,000 new people now looking for jobs.
Youth unemployment among 15 to 34-year-olds has climbed to 47.4%, up 1.5 points. That's 5 million young South Africans now unemployed. The data was released by Statistics South Africa this month.
They can't protect you. They think they can. They can't. Don't. You see the problem? Let me tell you. The problem. You guys, when you come to the country, you weigh the country through women. It's not right. We are men. We are men. We are men. We are soldiers of this land. We are supposed to guard this land. Like in your country, as men, you do the same. This woman can't wake up tomorrow and go and do business in your country. Can they do it? Can this woman go into a business in your country? This business, they can't. It is a reserve for every country's got this law, the same law that we are using right now. So please respect us as men. Don't worry about women. Women are always emotional, and it doesn't solve any problem. Take it back away. No, ngekukwazi. Mama wami ungasenzi ingane sengiphinda kaningi la ukuthi thina abantu ebasuke bethi bona bangakwazi ukulungisa ukuqhubeka nezitolo thina siyabasiza sengikuphinda kaningi la phambi kwakho angikhulumi ngempahla zalomuntu wena ndoda wena thatha impahla zakho lapha bizi truck uthathe impahla zakho ngeke uone ngalezi impahla mama kanti sithini khona manje sithini khona manje sithini kanti kuwe sithini kuwe
Expecting you to be hiring foreigners because that's not the skill that is listed as a specialized skill. Here I expect 100% South Africans. Because this is, unless you guys are saying you apply to the Department of Labor and Employment, you get or you got the approval to bring specialized skill. Digging is never specialized unless I'm missing something in the construction sector. So I'm here to leave a message. Please don't do that to us.
No, it's clear. However, it's clear we're going to.
It can be however.
No, we're going to share with our service because they are the main culprit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We did a memorandum. We sent to them. And they were away. And then they are back again now.
Yeah.
So we're going to share the message. I believe they saw you.
Yeah.
So we're going to stop them.
And unfortunately, when we come, we don't know some. We want the main contract. You must take responsibility for what happens. So that's why I say I don't want disruption today. Yes, the police are here, but I don't want disruption. We're going to leave this message. But when we come, we're not going to knock. We'll do what we need to do.
We'll action accordingly.
Okay, no problem.
So Jacinta was addressing her supporters. And then in her endeavor, I think she mentioned that she'll be starting this civic organization that will be lobbying government and other organizations to achieve their objectives. And then she said that one of the things that she will be doing is to learn from AFRIFORUM, because AFRIFORUM has done the same thing that she wants to do. And then people are saying, what is there to learn from AFRIFORUM? So I found that very, very interesting. So let's talk about it. What is there to learn from AFRIFORUM? First of all, the fact that you don't like AFRIFORUM, it doesn't mean that you must dismiss their achievements. Because I believe that the best civic organization that has ever been created in South Africa was SANCO. Remember SANCO? And SANCO blew it because SANCO decided to align itself with the ANC, and then their leaders started wanting to be millionaires and billionaires, and then that organization died. Well, it still exists, but it has pretty much doesn't have any influence. But besides SANCO, I think AFRIFORUM is basically the best civic organization that we have ever seen in the country. The fact that many of you are saying that, well, it is a white supremacist organization, that fact should not make us dismiss the achievements that they have made. Secondly, AFRIFORUM is a Afrikaner nationalist civic organization. Their intention is to protect the rights and the interests of the Afrikaners. Who is better to learn from if you want to be a Zulu nationalist civic organization to protect the rights of the Zulu people and to advance their rights? So it makes sense that you go and learn from the people who are doing the same thing, but for different people, because your cause is basically the same, just addressed to different people. So JACINTA will definitely be able to learn from AFRIFORUM than she will be able to learn from anybody else. Thirdly, AFRIFORUM is the best in terms of fundraising. What they managed to do in terms of getting people to become members and to contribute monthly to the organization is something that is unprecedented. And if JACINTA wants to do the same thing, trying to get the patrons to become members of this civic organization and to contribute monthly, then there is no better people to learn from than AFRIFORUM. Because the other civic organization, they basically get funding from the Soros, from the Oppenheimers. So for her, if she does not intend to get funding from the Soros and Oppenheimers, then it definitely makes sense for her to go and learn from AFRIFORUM. 4. If JACINTA really wants to have these ambitions that she have to go and start universities, to go and start schools, you don't go and learn from the EFF. Remember that they said that they were going to build a school and they failed to build a school, just a simple thing. So you go and learn from people who have actually used the funding that they are getting to go and build a university. Well, I don't believe that we still want to go back to the points of building a Zulu university or a Xhosa university like she was saying. But if that is your ambition as an organization, then you need to learn from the best, from an organization, which I believe it is the only one that has managed to do that. Even COSATU has failed to do that. You definitely have to go and learn from AFRIFORUM. 5, I think I like the way that AFRIFORUM works with their union arm, Solidarity will think that the AFRIFORUM is actually their civic organization arm. But for JACINTA and her organization, she will definitely have to step into the union fraternity, because that is where you are able to raise a lot of funds, because you are basically going to have members who actually work and are able to pay union dues, and you can be able to use those union dues to build universities, because you're not going to build universities because there are people who are just giving you $50 a month. That is not how AFRIFORUM has done it. AFRIFORUM has done it through solidarity pension funds that they actually have. So for her, she needs to go and learn from them and say, guys, how can I be able to extend this movement into a union and go and actually go and challenge the COSATU and the other federations, and also to be able to build this investment base that you can be using to build those universities, if that is what you want to do. Number 6 thing that she can learn from AFRIFORUM is to stay away from politicians. I think she has been smart enough to do what AFRIFORUM has always done and what SANCO failed to do. So AFRIFORUM could have done what SANCO did by going to align itself with the Freedom Front Plus. But they didn't do that. They did not align themselves with a political party, which is what JACINTA has been very careful not to do. She will go to Mayibu and say, hey, vote for Mayibu. She will go to MKP and say, vote for MKP. She will go to Action SA and do the same thing. But she is not aligning her organization with any particular political party, because if she does that, then her future will be aligned to the future of that political party. So she will definitely be able to learn from AFRIFORUM to say, how do I manipulate? How do I manage to deal with political parties that wants to use my influence for their own benefit without myself entangling myself with them? So AFRIFORUM will definitely be a perfect organization to learn from, because unlike the Helen Suzman organization, it is still tied to the DA, and the people are dismissing it because of that DA link. And the same with the Nelson Mandela Foundation, tied to the ANC. And whenever things go bad for the ANC, then people, they get affected. So she is smart enough to know that the best people to learn from is AFRIFORUM. And they have done it very, very well to stay clear from aligning themselves with any political party. Number 7, she needs to learn how to lobby politicians, how to lobby governments, how to lobby other nations to be able to achieve her objectives. And AFRIFORUM has done it very, very well with Israel and with the US. You might not like it because you guys, you believe that it is treason, and you guys, you believe that they have lobbied against the interests of the country. But if you are going to be a civic organization, you are going to have to lobby other nations to achieve your objectives. And there's no better people to learn from than AFRIFORUM. Another thing, that the prosecution unit of AFRIFORUM is the best idea that anybody has ever come up with. JACINTA is going to have to learn to say, how do I create the same thing and hire qualified people who are lawyers, who can be able to go after people who are against the objectives that we have. And we know that they have committed crimes. So who else is doing that? Only AFRIFORUM is doing that. So it makes sense for her to want to go and learn from AFRIFORUM. So you may not like JACINTA, like I don't like her, but it makes sense for her to be able to go and learn from AFRIFORUM. And the fact that AFRIFORUM is a white supremacist organization, it does not mean that it does not have something to offer for a person who wants to create a similar organization. And I have always said that we need to have a black version of AFRIFORUM, not just one, but plenty of them. So I will give JACINTA flowers to say that well done to you for even thinking of that idea, and I wish you the best. I wish that you will actually succeed in building that civic organization. That takes a lot of courage to be able to want to go and do that, and to be able to go public and say, this is what we want to do, and this is the things that we want to achieve through this organization. To me, I am not jealous. I am going to tell you that that is something that I never expected from you, that you are going to think and have those kind of ambitions. So the fact that you do, I am impressed with you. I still think that you are wrong with this Afrophobia, but on this point, I am going to congratulate you, and I am going to wish you the best, that you actually go and succeed and go and start the black version of AFRIFORUM, because that is what people need. People are tired of political parties because they are not going to do anything, but the civic organization like AFRIFORUM is definitely going to achieve your purposes.
Hello, my dear brother and sister from South Africa. This message is for you. You need to stop what is going on in South Africa, because you know what will happen? They will try to cut you away from your brother and sister from Africa, so that when they will come and oppress you again, like they did in the past, no one from Africa will support you. No one from Africa will stand by you. Don't you understand what is happening in your country? Don't you understand? They are manipulating you, turning you against your own blood, against other African people, so that when they will come for you, no one will be there for you. None of your African brother will be there for you. You saw with your own eyes what happened when you were eliminated from the World Cup. All African clap. We were happy to see you out of the World Cup. It shouldn't be that way. This should open your eyes. This should make you understand what is happening. Yes, never turn yourself to people that helped you yesterday when you were down. We stand by you. I remember we were just children at that time. We used to go out to protest against apartheid in our own country without even knowing where South Africa was. But we knew that we had brothers and sisters somewhere that were suffering because of discrimination. We fight for you. And today you turn your back against us. They are pushing you, they are helping you to hate us. So that tomorrow, when they will come for you, we won't be there for you. You know why Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso is protected? because they know that all Africans are behind him. And if they try what they did with other leaders, we will stand up. So be wise, think twice before doing what you are planning to do to your fellow Africans. Africans cannot be foreigners in Africa. Do you get this? African cannot be foreigners in Africa. Don't be stupid. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, forget it. And let's see what will happen later on, maybe in 5-10 years. Okay?
You see, calling for unity is a very good thing, you know, and that is, I think, the platform that she has gotten after whatever that happened on social media with Nigerians. And I perfectly understand that's how or what she has to do, and that's how she's supposed to go about it. And it's beautiful. Now, when it comes to JACINTA, when we look at JACINTA and her moves, people are saying that it seems like she was even together with these people way before she started this March and March thing, because these are people that basically oppressed you. AFRIFORUM, they basically fight for Afrikaners, the South African white people, you know. So going to collaborate with some people like that, people don't understand. Yesterday I shared a video while she was talking about it. So people are like, some people are not in support of it, but some other people too are in support. They are saying it's a good move and all that. I don't know what you think as a South African or probably an African, what you think about this move. But that's just like JACINTA for you. She does what she feels is good for her. So that's it. And also, as you saw, Fakela is still on the street. And today being Thursday, I'm very sure they are still on the streets chasing people out and all that. It's just sad. But we've been seeing this, and I don't know when it is going to end. But as time goes on, definitely they cannot do this forever. They are definitely going to stop at a point. So let's see what happens. Thank you so much for watching.